Francis has opened a global summit of bishops at the Vatican. The synod kicks off as the Catholic Church is struggling with key issues like the role of women and LGBTQ members. Progressives are hoping it will lead to more women in leadership roles, but conservatives are warning that church doctrine on everything from homosexuality to the hierarchy's authority is at risk. Emerald Maxwell has more.
Pope Francis announced the synod 3 years ago. The major month-long meeting follows a 2-year consultation of rank-and-file Catholics around the world on issues that have long challenged the Church, including calls to allow women to serve as deacons.
There are 700 million Catholic women around the world, and so it's time that the Church actually listened to them. And what we've heard throughout the synodal process is that they want to serve the Church. So I'm hopeful that those conversations can take place freely.
The Vatican has hosted synods for decades, but this one is different because Pope Francis has allowed women and other lay people to vote alongside bishops on agenda items that ordinary Catholics have brought to the fore. They'll therefore also discuss the inclusion of LGBTQ+ Catholics and others who have been marginalised, and new accountability measures to prevent abuses.
All kinds of topics like that were discussed at the grassroots level. This very fact has disturbed quite a few people because particularly conservatives in the Church say that the Church should not be a consultative process. It should be and remain a hierarchical structure.
Ahead of the synod, 5 conservative cardinals challenged Pope Francis to affirm church doctrine because they said the synod was sowing confusion. Francis responded in an open letter on Monday, telling the cardinals not to be afraid of these questions. He also suggested the blessing of same-sex couples could be studied, marking a reversal from the Vatican's current official position.
I think Pope Francis's answer is a great step forward for the Catholic Church in respecting and welcoming LGBTQ people.
This meeting will be followed by another this time next year. Only then will specific proposals be put forward for the Pope to consider in a future document.